Hello guys, welcome to Anita Crochets. My name is Anita. Today I am working on a last minute order. It's a low cut bikini bottom, and while working it I thought I should share some knowledge with you guys so it can help you on your next mix. Okay, so first of all, if you look closely at these two pieces, okay, I started with the same number of stitches down here. Okay, we have the same number of stitches, 7 of them. Okay, and but if you look at it, we don't have the same kind of width. If you look closely, I understand the rows are not the same, but at least yes, you can still tell that we don't have the same width. Okay, now this is something I usually do if I am making a high waist bikini or a high waist, maybe monokini or something, anything that would require me to get my more like bikini bottom high waisted. For example, a bikini, a monokini I have made some time back. I've made this in very many versions. I think I'm going to be considering making a tutorial for it. If you'd love the tutorial, kindly let me know in the comment section so I can consider making a tutorial for it. Now first of all, here this is going to be a low cut bikini, something that is like low waist, considering the lower waist. Okay, now I hope the lighting is clear. Yes, now here to get that coverage, remember for a low cut bikini we are looking at having a wide coverage with less number of rows, because if there are many more rows then it's going to go all the way up to our high waist, which we are not looking for. So to have that low cut, you will have to, now for me here, when I finish working these 1 2 3 4 normal rows of just double crochet, okay, I will work 3 double crochets into the very first stitch right here after chaining 2 or 3. Those chains do not act as a stitch, so into the very first stitch right here I work 3 double crochets, and then I will work 1 double crochet into every stitch until I have 1 stitch left to end my row, and into that very last stitch I work 3 double crochets as well. Now I will do the very same thing for the next row. Okay, so that means the first and second row we are working an increase of 3 double crochets when starting and ending the row. And then for the next row I do not do that. Instead I work 2 double crochets when starting the row, that's in the very first stitch, and then work 1 double crochet into every stitch until the last stitch. In that last stitch I do the very same thing that I did when starting the row. There I work 2 double crochets. So for this I work a sequence of 3 double crochets when starting and ending the row. Again on the next row 3 double crochets when starting and ending the row. Then on the third row I will work 2 double crochets when starting and ending the row. That is for my front coverage. So I do this repeatedly for about 3 sets can give you the coverage of a low waist. So I'm just going to add 3 more rows. I'll have gotten the coverage that I want. If you don't have the coverage that you want or the length, you can add 3 more rows, following exactly what I have explained here. Now when working the back, remember for my client, she wants a cheeky bottom, so the back has to have like a little bit of coverage, not a little bit, but just enough coverage. Okay, so when you get to working the back, you will get to the opposite side of our foundation chains right here and work 1 double crochet into every stitch until the end. Do that for the next 2 rows. Now after those 2 rows, for the back, if for the front you are doing 3 double crochets starting and ending the row for the first 2 rows, and then 2 double crochets for the third row, now when you get to the back you work 3 double crochets when starting and ending the row 3 times. Then the 4th row you work 2 double crochets. I hope I am clear. For the front, it is 3 double crochets starting and ending the row for these 2 rows, and then the next row after those 2 rows you have 2 double crochets to start and end the row. For the back, you will have 3 double crochets into the very first stitch and the last stitch for the next 3 rows. Then after the 3 rows, you can work 2 double crochets when starting and ending the row. So at the back, it is a sequence of 3 starting and ending the row, then 2 double crochets on the 4th row. Okay, I hope I am clear. Now that is how you deal with a low cut. You get maximum coverage with less number of rows. Okay, if you're hearing noise in the background, I am sorry, but I just need to get this across. This is the only time I have gotten, or else I will work this project and never share this information with you guys. So just focus on what you are hearing from me, and we can get forward. Now I am moving on to a high waist bikini. Okay, now the high waist, remember, you want it to have more number of rows to give you that coverage from all the way down here up to up. You know the result we require, just like you see the monokini right there. So it's what I'm referring to for someone who is looking for more like a high waist coverage. Now for a high waist coverage, when I work these normal rows right here, okay, I will start with 3 double crochets when starting and ending the row, and then on the next row I will work 2 double crochets when starting and ending the row. Now here, like I said, we work a series of 3 double crochets when starting the row and ending the row for this first row, and then the next row we work 2 double crochets when starting and ending the row. Am I clear? So here it is 3 double crochets when starting and ending this row, and then the next it is 2 double crochets when starting and ending this row. So the next after that you resume 3 double crochets starting and ending the row, 2 double crochets starting and ending the row, 3 double crochets starting and ending the row, 2 double crochets starting and ending the row. So you will find that it will widen slowly, like gradually, and also giving us the length we require all the way to our belly button or even past our belly button without having it excessively wide, all right, but also giving us the coverage that we are looking for. So if you do that, and you are probably not confident with the results that you are getting, it's up to you. You can change the sequences. You can maybe consider this, and that's more so if you're working for a size large, because remember, someone is large, this coverage is not going to be enough for them. So if you're working for a size large and you're looking for something high waist, then you're going to take the instructions I provided for the low cut bikini for that maybe XL person who you're working that high waist bikini for. I hope I am very clear. Now for this one, once you have done that and you want to work the back, you are going to work on the opposite side of your foundation chains. Now everything is up to you. It's either up to you to follow how I explained the back for this, okay, or if someone really wants something that is maybe too cheeky, then you can go for working 3 double crochets when starting and ending the row for the first 2 rows, and then 2 double crochets when starting and ending the row for the next row after those 2 rows. That's how you work the back of this. So basically for me, that's how I usually I keep interchanging those kind of stitches to play them around, considering what size I am working what piece for, or considering what kind of coverage my client wants. All right, I hope this knowledge is really useful to you guys. I hope it has helped anyone out there that is trying so hard working their bikini bottoms. I hope this has helped very much, and if it hasn't, I will definitely consider working a tutorial for a full detailed tutorial or examples of what I have been explaining all along. But yes, basically that is it, and I hope it helps all of you. Thank you so much for watching my videos all the time. I will keep bringing in this kind of short videos that try to explain a few things that may get you stuck when you're working your crochet projects. Thank you so much. Let me see you all in my next real tutorial. Let me see you all in my next tutorial. Thank you so much for giving me the time. Bye.